In the previous episode, we successfully resurrected Kel'Thuzad at the Sunwell. Now, he told us that apparently the engineering of the Scourge was just simply part 1 of the Lich King's plan. It was just simply created to eradicate any group that might try and stop the return of the Legion. Step number 2 is to summon the Demon Lord that will spark the invasion. Now, in order to summon Archimonde to this world, we need to steal the Book of Medivh from the city of Dalaran. So that means that indeed, Chapter 7 is called the Siege of Dalaran. The next morning at the gates.
Wizards of the Kirin Tor, I am Arthas, first of the Lich King's Death Knights. I demand that you open your gates and surrender to the might of the Scourge.
Greetings, Prince Arthas. How fares your noble father?
Lord Antonidas, there's no need to be snide.
We've prepared for your coming, Arthas. My brethren and I have erected auras that will destroy any undead that pass through them.
Your petty magics will not stop me, Antonidas.
Pull your troops back, or we will be forced to unleash our full powers against you. Make your choice, Death Knight.
I sense that 3 separate wizards are maintaining these auras. If you find and kill them, the auras will disperse.
I think we can do that. Alrighty, so 3 Archmagi that we have to get rid of. Awesome. Let's get started by creating another one of these ghouls. So we need to retrieve Medivh's book, charge into the city, slay the first Archmage, the second, and then also the final one to reach Antonidas. So, I think we're gonna have to produce a bit of a force here before we can move in. I can now also build abominations from the slaughterhouse, which are these big bad boys right over here. Oh, they look insane. The only downside of them is that they don't share the same upgrades as the crypt feats. So I don't really know exactly how many of those I want to make. But I guess we'll just simply get all the upgrades. That's probably a good enough idea. Okay. I was gonna say, where's my gold mine? I wonder if I'm gonna be able to get another gold mine going here at some point as well.
Finally.
I think that would probably be very helpful.
At last.
I do have a pretty nice army already, though, which I do appreciate. Hey, what's going on? Conjurer's Rex. Hello. Pew pew.
What is it now?
Easiest fight of my life. Go ahead and grab that, Arthas. Obviously, you can't really be healed by Death Coil, but everyone else can be. That guy was just camping out here. Poor guy. And actually an anti-magic potion over here as well. Awesome. So I'm not entirely sure what kind of, like, units I want to focus on. I could go ghouls and then abominations. I kind of want to go ahead and play some abominations because they're pretty fun to play with, but I guess we'll just simply get all the upgrades. Right? Might be okay. Now, I know because some of you are wondering, do the sheeps in this game still explode? Let's get one.
Research complete.
And see if we click on it repeatedly. Alright, so since there's about 16k remaining in this haunted gold mine, and I don't see any other gold mines anywhere, I gotta be careful. If I'm not mistaken, we start taking damage right here as soon as we get into, like, the sparkling zone. I'd rather not take too much damage, so probably going for ghouls and whatnot is a bad idea. Trying to get my upgrades as best I can. So I already did get the webbing ability, and I also got the disease cloud right here on these abominations. But I think we're gonna try and push in here as fast as I can. So I'm bringing everything that I got, but I'm gonna stay at below 70 or below 50 supply rather, so I don't go into upkeep. I think that would probably be a smart idea. And I think we're gonna try and nuke down that Archmage. Oh, no, Lowko. Don't click random things. I'm just gonna, like, nuke it. Okay. Good.
The Archmage has been killed. The first aura is dispersing.
Easy. Easy. Very clean. So we need to slay the second Archmage right now. and slay the final one as well.
You would best stay clear of me, or I'll turn you into a mindless sheep.
All right. Are we playing a MOBA? Yeah. It looks like he's summoning in minions for us to fight here on our way there too. Well, that's cool for me. So now that we indeed destroyed the very first of these Archmages, apparently we also got rid of that. Oh, there it is. Look at that. We also got rid of that bad stuff. Now the combo right here of Death Coil together with Frost Nova is insane. Like, we have so much potential. You can just nuke things down very easily. Now I gotta be careful that I don't go too ham on my mana usage, but my heroes themselves are really strong. Yeah, just continue upgrading. I'll just get all the upgrades, why not? Let's go ahead and save, just in case. Don't really want to be losing here.
Now, Frostborn.
Don't think I lost anything yet up to this point. I wonder if there's gonna be any attacks towards my base. Because I got a pretty nice amount of resources here already. Pretty nice bank. I could definitely go ahead and upgrade some towers or something if I wanted to.
Speak, fool. For the Lich King.
Okay.
I've been thinking.
Good.
At last.
He's been thinking.
At last.
That's just a council wizard though. That's not the next objective.
No one orders me around.
I guess for now we'll just try and be efficient. Looks like these abominations actually are pretty big as well, in the sense that they force a lot of these smaller minions to not be able to go through. Right? They take up a lot of space, which is pretty convenient. Nice.
Your pain shall be legendary.
Okay. You guys just attack whatever you can. Nuke. Great. And apparently that's a... oh, it's like a side quest. Okay. So slay all the council wizard. It seemed like that one just dropped me like a healing thing. And what the heck? Is this thing mine? Wow, I've got a war golem right now. Maybe that's what we just actually got as well. From killing that council wizard. Very interesting. Okay, so I'll definitely do a little bit of looking around then, see if there's anything else I can destroy. We'll obviously destroy whatever we can here. We are gonna go up to level 9, it seems like, as well, which is insane. And maybe I should actually go ahead and use Death and Decay a little bit more often as well. I don't think I've used it a single time yet. I think it's one of those channeled abilities, if I recall correctly, where basically it's like a big psionic storm kind of thing, you know? It deals a lot of damage. Yep. Just queue up all the upgrades. I'm cool with that. Before we go into the next death zone, let's go ahead and save. Oh god, I'm being baited! Guys, I'm being baited!
The wizards keep many enchanted items within that vault. Shatter it, and we can turn our enemies' own weapons against
What is this? Why is there random pieces of gold? Oh no, we're being trapped for sure. Aren't we? There we go. Well, still pretty straightforward now. Got some gold on the way there too, which is nice. And since the Rune of Healing is still hanging out here, I think we'll probably be fine. There we go. Alright, so an heirloom vault.
This is more like it.
Khadgar's Pipe of Insight. I know that item is in multiplayer too.
Is there something amiss?
Grants the hero and friendly nearby units 0.8 bonus mana regeneration. Okay. I'll take it. I think I'm gonna put it right here on Kel'Thuzad, just because he's a little more useful. And actually, look at this. Looks like the MOBA part of this game indeed is gonna continue onwards as well. So I gotta make sure that I head back. Probably gonna have to pull a couple of you guys, because these dudes deal an awful lot of damage. And we are pretty far out. Yeah, I'll probably end up losing one. Please, no. Oh, man. Okay, fine. I was gonna try and defend this. What is this thing? A Furbolg Ursa warrior. It was mostly the two dwarfs right there shooting those missiles that turned out to be a pain. Yeah, so I might occasionally, like, lose a tower or so, but I think that's fine. I think we're gonna go up here. Finally. Despite the main objective being towards, well, up and then left, I think I'm gonna go to the right first and see how that goes.
Speak, fool.
There's also a little tower over here, though. I might have to, like, go down this little corridor, too, a little bit later.
Is complete.
I think I'd have to take out the very first objective first. Or, like, the second objective, rather, first before I can get there. I'll just queue up upgrades. This feels so bad as someone who plays a lot of StarCraft. But I guess it's fine.
This is more like
Is there something amiss?
Can I do this? How does this work? It's a pretty long cooldown. And I think it does have to be channeled, judging by the fact that Kel'Thuzad is holding his little hand up. Doesn't help me a lot that the water elementals have the same health bar color as the rest of my units, but fair enough. Does it do friendly fire? I'm not sure.
I've been thinking.
Frostmourne hungers.
My talents are yours.
Frostmourne
Okay.
hungers.
Here's another one of those siege golems. Can I have
This
it?
is more like it.
If I destroy this thing and we get golem parts, can I have the thing?
Hungers.
Oh! Woo! Okay, yes please. Can I heal you? No, sadly can't. That's okay. Alright, so since they don't take up any food either, I'm just gonna go ahead and save here. We're not gonna be in upkeep, so I'm not gonna be producing anything else anyway. We'll just queue up a bunch of these. I'll get one more of these spirit towers, and I think from there, we'll be moving onwards. Towards the second Archimonde.
At last.
Well, first off... Ooh,
Frostmourne hungers.
okay, fine. We'll go ahead and kill whatever is nearby. This is not ideal. Yeah, that's a little bit stupid. Okay, that one is apparently immune to magic. Yeah, this is not the most ideal way of fighting this. I'll tell you that much.
Speak, fool. Our forces are under attack.
As long as we don't lose too much, it's all good. There's actually a goblin workshop over here, a goblin merchant.
At last.
My talents are yours.
Can you go ahead and purchase maybe like a scroll of protection? Yeah, 2 armor for 30 seconds. Seems pretty good.
Frostmourne hungers.
Let's put the big boys in front. And that includes the abominations too. Also, War Golem. I think you'll probably die here, but it's okay. Let us go ahead and nuke this.
Faithless coward.
Okay, I used my scroll. I wish I still had Sylvanas over here. That'd be great, but no Sylvanas available.
What is it now? No one orders me around.
Okay. Sadly, a little bit late there.
At last.
Where's the Archmage? Oh, there it is.
My talents are yours.
Tread lightly.
I think they may have changed this mission a bunch. I probably wanted to nuke that one a little bit faster, if I'm being honest with you.
No one orders me around.
Good.
The second wizard has fallen.
I lost a lot there.
One cursed aura remains.
Yeah, I lost a lot. That was certainly a lot of units lost, but those were also pretty much the first units I lost so far, so I think it's okay.
Frostmourne hungers.
Maybe I should have taken the healing scroll as well.
At last.
Can I take another one of these? Maybe I destroyed it already. I thought maybe there were some more golem parts that I may be able to utilize here too. Anyways, since it seems like my next objective is already close to the final one, this will do. These are 4 supply each. So let's get those over here.
At last.
How much are these? These are also 4 each, okay. So we'll go up to 48 supply. I think that's fair. Do you think I should go into upkeep? You know what? I think I am gonna go into upkeep. Let's go ahead and save here. And then I'll build up a bit of a force. Alrighty, so now I've got 80 supply worth of units.
This is more like it.
A whole lot of Crypt Fiends in one control group, and then a lot of other units, mostly melee units right here in another control group. There is still like this area to the south. I'm assuming that's where one of the bonus objectives will certainly be located, so I'm gonna just go ahead and head on over in this direction as well. Maybe we can get some more of these golems. I don't know, they seem to be pretty good. Despite them being immune to spells and all that. Is this actually the location where these enemies spawn that, like, have been fighting me? They haven't really been that scary, to be honest. Like, I expected them to be more terrifying. No, actually, that's not it. Look how much damage we deal right now. The Lich alone, how much damage are you dealing? Yeah, it's about 60 a shot. And he's always in range, right? So it's a little bit easier to get to than some of the others, heroes in the game. He's pretty much always shooting. I noticed there's also a workshop up here, so we'll go ahead and check that out too before we go on over to the main objective. Okay. Don't even really need to use my resurrection skill, to be honest. There we go. And there it is. What's this then? A cage? What's in here? Ah, we get ourselves another one of those things. Now I'm in high upkeep though. I didn't want to be in high upkeep. We've got War Stomp.
You called?
And Bash. Okay. Probably will forget about War Stomp though. I wish I actually now had 6 supply less. Do I kill 2 of my... No, I do not kill 2 of my own Crypt Fiends, but... Let's try and at the very least go down below the 86 supply mark. That'd be very nice. I don't know... wait, how do I get over here though? I have no idea. There is like an objective over there on the minimap. I don't know if that's where one of the bonus objectives is located. I love this burst. Boom, boom. Oh my god. That alone basically kills them. Look at this. It's crazy how much damage we deal. Yeah, guys, go ahead and also destroy the coin vault. I don't really need any additional coins, but... 250? We get so much money! Wait, what do I need all of it for? I have no idea.
This is more like it.
So, I quickly want to attack move towards... No, I don't think I can go over here. There seems to be like a path through the trees, but... As far as I can tell, nah. Ah, who cares anyway?
This is more like it.
Is there something, by the way, that I can do at the workshop? No, we just destroyed the workshop. Okay. So that does mean that once again we will go into that like magical thing. Although, well, actually, hold up. There's something else over here. Come on. Oh, you guys can't go in there at all. Fair. Come on! Let the abominations out! A little bit of ranged attack. There we go.
This is more like
you can go ahead and heal that. That works for me. I've got another one of these war golems right now. These luckily don't cost any supply.
No one orders me.
And Bloodbane armor. What's that? Grants nearby units bonus defense, enhances the hero's armor by 7. Wow. Okay. You go ahead and give... I don't know. I guess we'll give this one to you.
This is more like it.
That seems amazing for Arthas, who's pretty much always in the thick of things. I'm gonna go ahead and save over here. And we'll move forward. Now, this seems like a deceptively easy...
This is more like it.
Quest so far. I don't know if there's gonna be some sort of twist or what will end up going down here in a little bit. But so far, I'm not experiencing any problems whatsoever. The biggest problems I'm facing is the fact that my units are kind of derpy and they have a tendency to not walk in the right spot. Like, for example, that guy thinks he's in the tornado that's right here. Looks like there's one more of these enemies, which may very well be up ahead. Or I missed it earlier. Eh. Do you think I get a good reward for it? Most of the time, the rewards are only relevant for the mission. I haven't really noticed anything that I truly need for this. No, I can't go there. Maybe you need, like, gargoyles or something? Just for giggles, I guess I can start producing some more.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Anyways, while we produce some gargoyles and some towers and stuff, I think it's time for us to head on over towards this main objective. Alright, here we go. Just nuke him. What? Don't tell me this is the whole mission? Hey, there you go. I got War Stomp. Okay, now I gotta enter the... Okay, so there is a little bit more to it. I was gonna say. And this is where the final wizard actually is also located. Great. So far, though, I gotta say, this mission seems pretty straightforward, right? Am I crazy?
Yes, right away.
Good.
Tread lightly.
Here's the final one of the objectives, too. The side quest, that is.
What is it now? Summoning is complete.
So I've got that optional quest completed, and indeed, it doesn't look to be too exciting.
Is there something amiss?
Speak, fool.
Okay, team. You guys also stand close to the Rune of Healing. And I think this will probably do, to be honest. There's a Fountain of Health, even. Dude, we can have so much health. We have so much gold. What do I expect? I'm hesitant. I feel like something terrible is about to happen where I'm gonna have to rebuild my entire army. But so far, this seems pretty straightforward.
It pains me to even look at you, Arthas.
I'll be happy to end your torment, old man. I told you that your magics could not stop me.
Okay. Now, just to clarify, this is the hardest difficulty that the game has to offer. I didn't, like, accidentally select the wrong difficulty or whatever. I just attack move. I think that'll probably do. Okay. And denied us. Where you at, bud? Well, I mean, I did think they overhauled this mission, though, because I don't remember that side quest, or at the very least not like the creativity in some of these things. I guess I should probably go ahead and just turn that on autocast now, because we can. Seems like there's a pretty steady amount of stuff that I can do. Hey, what's up, bud?
Is there something amiss?
Was that it?
Hear and obey.
The spellbook is all yours, Lich. Let's take it and leave before the wizards amass for their final attack.
Indeed. I will begin summoning Lord Archimonde at sunset.
I was still not entirely sure that that was it. It seems like throughout this campaign, the missions have been getting progressively more difficult, but this one seemed kind of easy, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, so indeed, 25 minutes and 52 seconds on the hard difficulty, the Siege of Dalaran. And if I'm not mistaken, what's up next is Chapter 8, called Under the Burning Sky, but I believe that this is the final mission of the Undead campaign. 1 hour later, on a hill overlooking Dalaran. Maybe there's one more after this. I'm not entirely sure, though. I guess we'll find out.
The Circle of Power has been prepared per your instructions, Lich. Are you ready to begin the summoning?
Nearly. I've been reading through Medivh's spellbook. His knowledge of demons alone is staggering. I suspect that he was far more powerful than anyone ever realized.
Not powerful enough to escape death, that is for certain. Suffice to say, the work he began, we will finish today. Let the summoning commence.
Alrighty. Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure what it was that I needed to do anymore. But it seems like we need to go ahead and prepare just by simply defending for 30 minutes. Okay, so I have a healing fountain somewhere. Oh, there's a healing fountain all the way back here. A fountain of power even, to replenish health and mana. Okay. There's another gold mine over here. I think we'll get started by establishing that gold mine, because I win if I hold on for enough time. Now, I know that the static defense of the undead is ridiculously good.
Our scouts have found a cache of Goblin Landmines.
Ooh.
Excellent. We will make good use of them.
Awesome. I'm gonna send my idle dudes over there, and I need to, I guess, pick up the best items here.
Frostmourne hungers.
Claws of attack plus 9. Khadgar's Pipe of Insight is amazing as well. I guess I'll go ahead and just drop off the Healing Stone. Pendant of Energy, Gloves of Haste, not as powerful. Although I think I'll probably run the Health Stone instead of this thing. Yeah. Alright. I think these are probably the best items that I've got. Let's get my hotkeys going. So you can go ahead and put this on autocast. Got a bunch of units over here. There's a lot of... What's these? Oh, there's a bunch of crates over here too. Can I get these? So I think there's gonna be a lot of attack waves in this direction. So we need to just simply produce a massive amount of static defense, I think. So I'm thinking about just putting up a ton of towers and whatnot here as well. One thing I could do is... What? That was the whole optional quest? Just attacking crates? Okay, so these are the Goblin Landmines. I think I'm gonna let those sit here for now. I don't really need this thing anymore, to be honest. Can I... Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so I can stack I can stack 6 of them all at once.
The summoning must not be disrupted.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention to exactly where the enemies were gonna come from first, though. So that's certainly gonna be one dead tower. I'm actually contemplating sticking at like a low amount of supply here initially, so I can build a ton of these towers. Like the more towers, the better, right?
Let's speak, fool.
Yeah, okay. This is a little bit unfortunate. It's okay, this one is almost finishing. I could even put like graveyards up here. Actually, I don't want to have this blight disappear, so let's go ahead and set up a bunch of towers already. I could even like set up a couple of graveyards and get a whole lot of necromancers going. That way they just simply can't reach them because, well, the pathing in this game is not particularly great. My goal is just to defend though, so I don't really need to like attack them at all. Which is fine for me.
Tread lightly.
Don't really know if there's a reason for me to go out onto the map. I'll go ahead and get all of these upgrades. Your hotkey... Actually, you know what? I'll just go ahead and put all of you guys on the same hotkey. I think that might be a good idea. And then you are gonna be hotkey 5. Cool.
Summon more ziggurats.
Alright, so I'm getting a lot of ziggurats going. I will try and upgrade those towers as well.
No one orders me around.
And let's make sure that we are patrolling everywhere.
Research complete.
I could set up these mines.
What is it now?
I don't know if I want to like set up the mines.
Me around.
Oh, here's a siege engine. I wonder if I should set up the mines around Kel'Thuzad himself. Like if they happen to break through, I can at the very least prevent that from like absolutely murdering me. I need a black citadel. Okay, let's get a black citadel going. So that way we can get some abominations too, which are really good. I think ultimately we do want to like go up towards a bit of a higher supply count. I'll get 2 more ghouls as well so we can get more lumber, which we'll need for the amount of resources that we're getting here.
Research complete. My sight is yours.
Okay. So I want you patrolling in that direction.
Speak, fool.
I don't really know exactly where the enemies will be coming from, but I want to have them at least forward.
What is it now?
There's a bunch of knights over there.
Finally.
What needs revealing?
And we'll just try and hold on here. These spirit towers are also going to cost me quite a lot of lumber, so...
Research complete.
Yeah, let's just cut down the entire forest. Seems like a good idea. I don't have that big of a standing army, though. Like, a lot of my supply is caught up in units that are not super relevant here for now.
Speak, fool.
Okay, so I think we're in a decent enough spot. I'm gonna go ahead and save over here. Oh, wow. Maybe not the best time to save.
No one orders me around.
Did not expect them to fly over in this direction.
My blood be spilled.
Let's get a couple more towers over here.
Are under attack. Speak, fool.
Did I get my webbing ability? Okay, I already got it. That's good.
This is more like
The
it.
Legion's fury scorches the sky. The barriers between the worlds are weakening.
Okay, so that's only 5 minutes, though.
Send hellhounds to aid us. The beasts are yours to command Death Knight.
Hellhounds? Where?
At last.
Ooh, there they are in the center. Awesome.
Finally.
So they have mana burn. Very cool.
Research complete.
I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade a bunch of these towers. We'll just go upgrade it all. We'll just go ahead and upgrade all of them.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
I will set up as much static defense here as I can. I know, guys. Lowko making static defense? Huh? How weird is that? For those of you that have been watching for a long time, you probably know that I used to genuinely dislike static defense, but gotta say, quite liking it here. Okay, so here's a force coming up. My towers are just about to finish, which is quite nice. They do a lot of damage. So, can you guys mana burn from a distance? Oh yeah, you can. So I do need mana on these hellhounds too. Can I heal them? Because they apparently are, what is it called, biological? I'm not entirely sure. No, they're not biological. I don't know how it works. Either way, I can indeed friendly undead unit. I guess that's what it comes down to now. I can indeed get them, which is nice. Let's go ahead and get my acolytes back.
Finally.
I guess we can always just rest over here, right? At the Fountain of Power for a bit if we want to get our mana and health back. Probably not a bad idea. Just need to make sure that I am in position by the time that the enemies do arrive as well.
Summoning is complete.
Okay.
Summoning is complete. We demand additional lumber.
I don't have enough lumber.
Summoning is complete.
Alright, so everyone's back up to full health. Got a pretty decent enough standing force. As long as I'm fighting on towers, I think this will be A-okay. Next time around, some enemies come over here. We'll be fine too.
Is complete.
Okay, so here's apparently a bunch of flying machines.
Finally.
Try me. Oh, wait.
My sight is yours.
Ha.
Upgrade complete. At last.
Hey, don't try and like do a weird run by kind of thing over here. That's not nice.
We demand additional lumber.
They came from behind. I love it. All right.
Upgrade complete.
Good.
My life for Nazul.
Finally.
Research complete.
At last.
Our forces are under attack. I wish only to serve. Upgrade complete.
I think ultimately I actually want to have some idle acolytes hanging out over here too. Got quite a lot of supply. Okay, so we'll just keep upgrading here as much as we can. Maybe I should even get some, that's not a bad idea. I could get some of these frostworms as well. Ultimately, maxing out on frostworms is amazing. So I think I'll probably like sit on 50 supply for now, and then when I feel confident about the amount of resources that we have, I'll go ahead and just like get a whole bunch of frostworm going. We'll go like, I don't know, triple frostworm kind of thing. Go from there. Let's go ahead and set up some of these mines over here. There we go. Setting up the mines close to Kel'Thuzad as like a last-ditch defense.
This is more like it.
Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some more, actually.
At last.
Can't really do that right now.
Finally. This is more like it.
Thy bidding, master.
At last.
Stop it.
No one orders me around.
Good.
This is more
Mana burn, pretty annoying.
Frostmourne hungers.
But so far so good.
Research is more like it.
So I'm currently pretty low on lumber, by the way, primarily because I was busy upgrading some of my
Finally.
well, upgrades, I guess. We're trying to get some of those. Let's get.
Master.
How many boneyards do you think we need?
Master.
I guess 2 will probably be enough, right?
Sealed.
Yeah, these things are super expensive.
My life for Nazul.
Frostmourne.
All right, level 9 right now as well on Arthas, which was pretty insane. So I've been sitting at a low amount of resources up to now, but I think this is fine, to be honest.
Your will.
These do cost a bunch of lumber
The
too.
Legion has sent hellhounds to aid us.
Okay,
The beasts are yours to command, Death Knight.
great. I want to have more of those.
More like it.
I'll leave a couple of stray units as well out on the field.
This is more
I don't really
like
want to
it.
run with a second control group until later.
Frostmourne hungers.
Looks like there's a movement right here on the right-hand side. Once again, those griffins.
Ah, at last.
Where shall my blood be spilled? My fate is sealed.
Uh.
Complete. Thy will be done. I gladly obey.
Okay. Making a lot more static defense. I'll have to upgrade all of those as well, so it'll be pretty expensive. But the thing is, this way I maximize the amount of income that I get, right? So I think it's fine. Can I go ahead and get one more guy on lumber, please? So I have quite a lot of things that I need to make. Quite a lot of resources I need to gather.
Finally.
Yeah, these things are so strong when it comes to dealing with enemies and towers and stuff. Look at them. Their siege damage is insane. Whew.
This is more like
That was closer than I wanted it to be. If you could go ahead and
yes, master.
do all of those things. Repair, construct, do whatever it is you need to do. That'd be great.
At last. Finally. This is more like it.
And I'm just spreading around as many of these mines as I
This
can.
is more like it.
Complete.
Which item am I gonna pick up?
Summoning is complete.
Energy, fatality.
Research.
I guess energy is more important at this point. Although to be honest, like gloves of haste, just causing me to attack quicker, probably not bad either. Because Arthas himself right now can definitely take a bunch of damage. Okay. Yeah, let's get one more.
Summoning is complete.
Yeah, I do need an awful lot of lumber.
Complete.
Okay, good.
Finally.
Summoning is complete.
Next up, we're gonna upgrade all of those towers. Which I think is pretty nice. Same for the ones here in the center, if I can.
We demand additional lumber.
Need to make sure that I keep upgrading over here too, so... I don't think I've ever made this much static defense before. You guys proud of me?
Summoning is
Please tell me you're proud of me.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete. Summoning is complete.
What is complete? There's gonna be some more summonings that will be complete here in a little bit. Good.
The dam is stand ready.
Frostmourne hungers.
I wish only to serve.
This is more like it.
Where shall my blood
My response time is pretty bad, to be honest.
Finally.
Can you repair that? No?
cannot summon there? Thy bidding, master.
Speak, fool.
Research complete.
Good.
This is more like it.
I wish only to serve.
At last.
Summoning is complete.
Sadly lost one of those. I guess they don't cost any supply, which is fair.
Frostmourne hungers.
Oh, mean. Why are you not repairing at all? Come on, bud.
Where shall my blood be
Okay.
spilled? Tread lightly.
Alright, so I'm so low on lumber right now and so high on gold that it's a little bit confusing.
Last.
Not used to this.
Summoning is complete.
So these are 120 each. That's one thing to keep in mind here.
This is more like it.
Okay.
Frostmourne hungers.
I need to get a couple more upgrades.
We demand additional lumber.
We're already actually halfway there.
This is more
I didn't
like
expect
it.
us to already be halfway there.
Our forces are under attack.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers.
I bow to
Our
your
town is under attack.
At last.
They came from behind.
This is more like
Okay. Let's get these.
We demand additional lumber.
And that'll be me done upgrading. And after that, we can really start our frostworm production. That's gonna power us straight to a super high amount of
Frostmourne hungers.
supply though.
Legion has sent hellhounds to aid us.
More?
The beasts are yours to command, Death Knight.
Okay. You can be hotkey too then. I wasn't gonna use a hotkey too, but fair enough.
Where
And the other one, you also should be on auto repair, please. Good. Last thing I need to do right now is queue up this upgrade, and then we'll start our frostworm production as soon as I got a bunch of lumber.
We demand additional
There we go. So now we go into upkeep.
At last.
But the only thing I really need to make at this point is just frostworms.
This is more like
So I think that will be all we really need to worry about here. I could even like start attacking them if we really want to be cheeky. But there's no particular reason for us to do so, because I think we just win as long as I just hold on. I believe...
Our forces are under attack.
Yeah, the only side quest was the Goblin Landmines, so there wasn't really too much interesting here.
no one orders me around. Tread lightly. What is it now? No one orders me around. This is more like it. What is it now? Tread lightly.
We demand additional research complete.
Okay, polymorph is pretty annoying. Got quite a lot of my my allies right here in polymorph, so they're currently a cute little sheep. Let's hope they don't explode.
We demand additional.
All right, so we are producing out of 3 boneyards right now at once, which is pretty nice.
At last.
Hey, more of these things. Should probably be fighting on my static defense a little bit more, to be completely frank, but whatever.
Tread lightly. Speak, fool. This is more like it.
Good.
Finally. No one orders me around.
We demand additional lumber.
I don't know if I need any more Crypt Fiends, by the way. These Crypt Fiends are pretty amazing against the Griffin Riders. There's a lot of air units here. Maybe I'll make some more of those too, because we can. Sometimes they look so small, right? Look at that. Seems like he's flying so close to the ground. Seems like a bit of a gamble.
At last.
The restless dead await.
Alrighty, so here we go. By the way, level 10 Arthas, which means that he's maxed out now.
Be good. Thy bidding, master.
Finally.
Alright, let's hang out once again at the Fountain of Power. Actually, never mind. No time for this.
For the Lich King. Our town is under attack. Let darkness guide me.
This is more like
Research complete.
We're completely maxed out right now as far as upgrades and the like go as well, which is awesome. Probably will end up losing a tower here. Definitely will end up losing a tower or two.
no one orders me.
These things are just YOLOing into the towers. They will definitely go down.
My fate is sealed.
Oh, there we go.
Finally.
I bow to your will.
Okay.
Frostmourne hungers.
You know what? You blink twice and we're at 100 supply. I'm already now basically maxed out again.
Where shall my blood
So I
be
guess we
spilled?
just continue spending some more of our money right here on towers. Right? Like there's nothing else I need to spend my money on right now.
Master.
I mean, unless my gold mine's gonna run out. This one has got 3k remaining. This one is a lot more, actually.
Where shall my blood
I'm
be
gonna go
spilled?
ahead and cycle some of those.
Thy
Actually, no,
will
only
be
one of them.
done.
Over there. You know what? We can even start fighting the enemy right now. This seems like we've basically already covered the entire map, right? Is there anything else we really need to do? We have a lot of those Goblin Mines still set up too. Got tons of towers, so it's not like they're just gonna be able to break through this.
Complete. Thy bidding,
Our
master.
forces are under attack.
Am I supposed to take the fight to them?
No one orders me around.
I'm just kidding, I know I'm not.
Is complete.
What happens if I kill their base?
Speak, fool. Summon demands additional.
Guess that allows me to use some more of my supply right here on other things.
What is it now?
Arthas himself does not mess around though.
Speak, fool.
Can I get mana back like this? Oh no, that's not mana, sorry. That was not mana.
Tread lightly.
Okay, maybe this was not the best fight, guys. I'm not gonna lie, that was not ideal.
Our town is under attack.
Yeah, you know what? That was kind of dumb.
Your will.
Okay, fine. I'll just go ahead and
Is complete.
sit around here and create a ring of
Only to
turrets.
Upgrade complete.
I'll just make as much here as I can.
Additional lumber. Where shall my blood
Can I
be
make
spilled? Summoning is
can I make 2 more ghouls, please? There's some more trees we need to cut. Can you make a graveyard over here? Thanks. We have some more trees that need to be cut down.
Summoning is complete. Summoning is
Okay.
complete.
Pretty nice army here, not gonna lie.
My life for Nezul.
I'm making a full turret ring. I want to have like a... The Crescent Moon strategy. Does anyone remember the Crescent Moon strat? That's what I want to make over here. We cut down the forest
Master.
and just, well, try and make the best of the situation that we have at hand, I guess.
Finally.
Hi, guys. They almost killed one of my units. This way I can also prevent that one frost or that one crit fiend from dying with death spec, which is also nice.
No one orders me around.
Hey guys. What's this?
At last, the mighty infernals have been sent to aid us. Rally them quickly, Death Knight. They are yours to command.
Amazing.
Our town is under attack.
Is complete.
I need to upgrade these as well towards Where's my... Oh, you guys were all hanging out in the center? I was gonna say, where's everyone? Okay, so now we have a bunch of infernals as well. Hold your horse. I want to see what this looks like.
Summoning is complete.
Okay, the infernals do look insanely cool. Not gonna lie, they do look really badass.
Hungers. This is more like it.
Let's spend some money on upgrading some towers.
Where shall my blood be spilled?
Where shall my blood be
My life
spilled?
for Nezul.
For some reason, he seems to forget constantly that he's on autocast with restore. Maybe he's lazy. Hey, we're starting to run out of gold? I guess being in high upkeep does have its cost, huh? I'm gonna have 1 million lumber here in a little bit.
Complete. Summoning is complete.
So, hey, I don't know if they changed anything about these missions or made them easier or something like that.
Last.
Or maybe I've just gotten better at, like, playing RTS games. I guess I played through this a couple years ago, right? And, I definitely have been playing a lot more RTS games since, but this seems
Thy bidding.
easier than I recall. Now, I know that some of that has to do with, like, the fact that they're using
Finally.
the Frozen Throne balance for Reign of Chaos campaigns. So this is obviously from the Reign of Chaos, which is like the original campaign. But I recall this being pretty tricky though. And I know there's like some improvements and some things that may be a little bit stronger, like the supply thing obviously is quite big. But other than that, I mean, it shouldn't be too crazy, right? Maybe that alone already though is pretty nuts. Because if I recall correctly, like the supply counts for like upkeep and all that, and like also the max supply was different in Reign of Chaos than in the Frozen Throne. And since we're now basically running the Frozen Throne, for this campaign as well, since Reforged has come out, the whole game has changed a little bit in that sense.
More gold is required.
But I've got an awful lot of money here. Or an awful lot of units, not an awful lot of money, but an awful lot of structures, and I've got a feeling they're never gonna break through this, right? Now maybe I don't want to get, you know, too far ahead of myself, and maybe I don't want to start cheering too early.
Finally.
But it certainly does feel like this is pretty much GG already, right? Like I might lose a unit or two. And I think that the aggression will probably ramp up here as like the game goes on, but you guys are all magic immune as well, which is awesome. Good. That's the enemy gone over here. I did end up losing one Frostworm actually, which is a little bit unfortunate. But I think I may have still, yeah, one right there queued up, so it's a little bit different. Oh my god, they're flying sheep. So the polymorph unit, the polymorph flying units get just simply wings. That's the least elegant solution I've ever seen. I love it.
Finally.
I don't know if that's in the base game as well. Probably.
For Nezul.
At last.
Okay. Yeah, so we just gotta hold on right here. We're just gonna sit here. I'm all out of tea as well, which is unfortunate. But I think we're in a pretty good spot here, all things considered. Now, let's talk about the story for a little bit, though, because if this is gonna summon the Demon Lord to this world, right? I guess we can all agree that Arthas definitely no longer is the nice guy. I mean, there was a little bit of debate when we went to the culling of Stratholme. I guess the cutting of Stratholme is about as appropriate as well, but a little bit of a weird thing to misspeak, I suppose. But at least there was some debate, right? Because he was cutting down the friendly units that were possessed by, you know, the plague and all that, and we were trying our very best to, at the very least, make the morally correct choice. At some point here, though, Arthas went way, way, way in the wrong. And I don't really know exactly where that wrong is, or where that moment was. I'm interested in hearing your thoughts, actually. Was it when he, like, killed his own father? Was that, like, where he already went wrong? Was it when he first picked up Frostmourne? Was that, like, a terrible choice? I guess, in hindsight, probably, but I'm not entirely sure. Ultimately, we're now aiding the Burning Legion in coming back to this world. And while we don't really know exactly what's gonna happen what's gonna happen next, this is still gonna be, you know, doesn't really matter how you look at it, it's still gonna be bad, right? The fact that Arthas is even trying to get to that point is pretty terrible. Let's go ahead and actually hang out over here for a bit. At the Fountain of Power, because I'm not really bothering with that too much. Yeah, the upkeep cost right now is pretty insane, though. Get such a small amount of stuff.
My sight is yours. Finally.
Come on, team.
Where shall my blood be spilled? At last. My light for Ner'zhul. I gladly obey. This is more like it.
Looks like the one tower will probably die here as well. I will probably end up losing a few of my acolytes, but that's totally fine. It's tricky to even target the correct units right now for Death Coil. But I mean, was that really the fight here? Because I remember these last two missions being really tricky. At least, maybe my memory is not serving me correctly, but I remember these last couple of missions of the Undead campaign being rather difficult. The one mission that I know for sure was very difficult was the very first one of the Undead campaign of the Frozen Throne. So that one's still coming up. That one really, like, I struggled with that one for a very long time. And it's a little bit odd because it's the first mission of a new campaign. Normally those are the easy ones, but that's the one where you have to, like, well, small spoiler alert, I suppose. But that's where we have to, like, micro Arthas, the Lich, and then also Sylvanas, all separately in a different corner in the world. That's a tricky one. That's a really difficult one. But bam! Death Coil at this point, such a scary offensive ability as well. Can you go ahead and repair this one? Thank you. Can I afford one more of these? No, there's 7 supply eats. Okay, we gotta wait for one more Acolyte to go down. Or one more Shade to get picked off, but I mean, 2.5 minutes remain. Even if they were to push in right at this point, then they would, like, kill all of my units. It would probably still take them longer than 2 minutes to get past the Goblin Landmines and then also finish off the Lich, right? I think this is pretty much game over already. Now, I'm assuming there's gonna be one final assault. I could definitely go ahead and make more static defense.
Master, my fate is sealed.
But, yeah, I think this is pretty much taken care of. If you could maybe hang out over here, though, that probably would be nicer.
I shall be your
My patrolling skills are not the greatest, apparently.
Let's see.
Got quite a bit of lumber here as well, but the upgrades also help out a lot, by the way. Like, I've noticed upgrades, especially in this game, are huge. Just having better upgrades makes a world of difference. Like, units just simply deal so much more damage. So much more defense as well. Okay, so, once again, another attack wave coming up. We have 1 minute and 29 seconds remaining. Looks like there's actually 2 attack waves.
Kel'Thuzad must be defended.
All right.
This is the hour of our victory.
Here we go. This is the scary part. Where everything will attack all at once. I don't think we're going to be able to hold here. But I'll try. Okay, you guys go ahead and, well, actually, no. I don't think we really want to fight over there necessarily. Ooh. Can we go ahead and get resurrection? Oh, wow. Arthas actually died. That's not good. I thought I could still hit the death pack there in time. Ooh, I'm gonna take a lot of damage here then. But I mean, it's only 45 seconds remaining. I don't think they can break through this, right? I mean, maybe I was cheering a little bit early. I don't think I really was, though, right? Am I? Was I? Nah, 30 seconds remaining. I think we can leisurely lean back. And I mean, despite this being a really scary final attack wave, they should have come with this one a couple minutes earlier. Then it would have at the very least been a bit more of a fair battle. They're fighting us from every single angle. It looks like the one on the right here. Even the peasant is helping out. Can we target fire down the peasant? Sorry, but even so, they were a little bit too late. Excellent. Can't believe I lost Arthas. That's such a meme.
Come forth, Lord Archimonde. Enter this world and let us bask in your power.
Tremble, mortals, and despair. Doom has come to this world. You have done well, little Lich. My plan worked perfectly.
Lord Archimonde, all the preparations have been made.
Very well, Tichondrius. Since the Lich King is of no further use to me, you Dreadlords will now command the Scourge.
As you wish, Lord Archimonde.
Soon, I will order the invasion to begin. But first, I will make an example of these paltry wizards by crushing their city into the ashes of history.
This has got to be a joke. What happens to us now?
Be patient, young Death Knight. The Lich King foresaw this as well. You may yet have a part to play in his grand design.
Alrighty. So with that, the Legion can return.
Agir, Uthal, Nutharus. Agir, Modas, Vetalum. Daltaro, Ildas, Glaku. Retul Zetharas Amanar, Kutamus. Belar Sumaris, Azaratha, Rakas, Ilkula. Belanora, Mordanos Melar, il amor no falos cada.
I kind of wish they redid this cinematic. I mean, even when I first played through this game years and years and years ago, it already seemed lower quality to me than the others, you know? Like, there are some amazing cinematics in Warcraft 3, especially considering they were produced in, like, well, whenever they made them, probably like 2001, 2000 and, you know, whatever, when they first brought out the game. It feels like this one already was a little bit worse than the others. Is that just me? Like, that was a surprisingly unexciting destruction of Dalaran. I really feel like there could have been a lot more to that one. Well, I secretly hope they would go ahead and remaster and recreate a bunch of these with the release of Warcraft 3's Reforged. Sadly, that's not the case. Now, I know there's one. I know there's one at the very end of the game that did get completely redone. I haven't seen it yet. I purposely haven't seen it yet because I want to be able to, you know, watch it for the very first time together with you. We will get there in the future. Yeah, this one, yeah, a little bit of a boring ending to the Undead campaign. That does mean, though, that if I'm not mistaken, we get started with the Orc one next. Yep, indeed. So next up, we're gonna start off with the invasion of Kalimdor. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, hit that like button down below so you get notified as soon as the next episode goes live. But for now, I want to thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Do not forget to smile alright, and I will see you once again in the next one.